For this example, I want to emphasize the difference between double replacement and single replacement. And I'm going to use arrows. So if you look at the first equation, and I've already done AB plus CD yields AD plus CB. I did that in the previous videos, so if you want to know how I got to that, go ahead and watch the other video. I'm just going to assume you've watched it and continue. So what is actually swapping here are the metals. So sodium and potassium are doing the swapping. Metals swap, not the nonmetals. So if I have A and C, they're switching places, essentially. They're switching partners. So A and C, right? A is going to take C's spot. And then C is getting kicked out, but it has somewhere to go, which is now the vacant place that A left. And they've swapped partners, which is B and D. That's how you end up with AD and CB. Okay, so they swapped partners. That's why you have double replacement, because if you see it here, you have two arrows. What's happening on the bottom equation? So here, I'm going to write it just the same. So I have A because I have one unit there. Fe is its own thing. Sulfate is its own unit. So A plus BC yields AC plus B. The way to identify single replacement, if I use the same arrow system, I have A and I have B. A is taking B's spot and it's kicking B out of that position. B has nowhere to go. It doesn't have a new partner. It's going to stay by itself, aka single. So if you have a metal that ends up being alone, right? So I start off with a metal that's by itself and a metal that has a partner. So a third wheel, if you want to think of it like that. So we got a third wheel here. Then it's going to be a single replacement, and that's how you identify that. That's the main way to identify the differences between double replacement and single replacement. So you have a metal that's by itself, and it's going to take the place of the other metal, right? Which is important because it's not going to take the place of sulfate. So PB won't replace sulfate. It won't do that. That's a no-no. Metals replace metals, and that will come later when we talk about predicting products. But hopefully that helps for now.